Hello Dub Nation, it's always a thrill to connect with you, especially as we're about to reveal the latest news that could shape the fate of our beloved Golden State Warriors. But before we dive into this whirlwind of information, let me make a friendly request. Show us some love by clicking the like button to strengthen our bond, and hey, if you are not subscribed yet, join our channel for a thrilling and emotional journey. Don't forget to turn on notifications to stay ahead of the game. Trio of free agency moves would be a nightmare for the Warriors and the rest of the league. The Orlando Magic are poised to be major players in the NBA free agency this offseason, reportedly eyeing Golden State Warriors veteran Klay Thompson among several other high-profile targets. After breaking a 3-year playoff drought this season, the youthful Magic are ready to make a splash in free agency with over $35 million to spend, potentially increasing to $60 million depending on their decisions regarding several current players. Orlando Magic eyeing Klay Thompson in major free agency push. The Magic are set to become an attractive destination for numerous free agents, boasting a rare combination of cap space and the potential to be perennial playoff contenders in the coming years. They could aim for a marquee signing like Paul George or spread their cap space across multiple impactful players. Bleacher Report's early free agency predictions have George heading to the Philadelphia 76ers to team up with Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. This leaves the door open for the Magic to pursue Thompson, a move that aligns perfectly with their urgent need for perimeter shooting. Thompson, 34, is a legendary shooter, a big name, and an excellent fit for an Orlando team that defends well but desperately needs spacing. Sign him to a 3-year deal worth $81.9 million, more than what the Warriors are likely to offer, at least through B/R's crystal ball. Eric Pincus. However, Orlando's ambitions don't stop with Thompson. Predictions also suggest they could secure Sacramento Kings guard Malik Monk on a 4-year, $86 million deal, and Philadelphia 76ers forward Tobias Harris on a 2-year, $16.9 million contract. A bold strategy to transform the Magic. While the Warriors, Kings, and 76ers may bear the brunt of these potential departures, acquiring 3 key rotation players would signal the Magic's serious intent to advance further following their significant improvement this season. It might seem audacious and improbable to target 3 major players, but it shouldn't be dismissed, especially with ongoing speculation about Thompson's future with the Warriors following his recent social media activity. This trio of signings would not only elevate the Magic's standing but also serve as a clear warning to the rest of the league that Orlando is ready to make a substantial leap forward. Coaching carousel could benefit the Golden State Warriors once again. As another NBA offseason unfolds, coaching vacancies are once again a hot topic. While the Golden State Warriors have enjoyed stability in this area for a decade, they may still benefit from the decisions made by other franchises. Much of the current buzz centers around the Los Angeles Lakers' search for a replacement for Darvin Ham, who was dismissed despite leading the team to the playoffs in both his seasons. Initially, J.J. Redick was the frontrunner for the position. However, the Lakers made a bold offer to UConn's Dan Hurley, which he declined, leaving Redick as the prominent favorite once more. So, how does this relate to the Warriors? J.J. Redick's favoritism for the Lakers' head coach role could positively impact the Golden State Warriors. Redick's main competitor for the Lakers' job is James Borrego, the former Charlotte Hornets head coach and last season's assistant with the New Orleans Pelicans. With Redick likely heading to Los Angeles, Borrego is now the leading candidate for the Cleveland Cavaliers' vacancy, according to NBA insider Mark Stein. Meanwhile, insiders increasingly see Borrego as the frontrunner to replace the ousted J.B. Bickerstaff with the Cavaliers. Mark Stein. Borrego's emergence as the favorite to replace Bickerstaff comes after he and Warriors assistant Kenny Atkinson were the initial top contenders. Atkinson had an interview with the Cavaliers to present his case, but it seems he may once again fall short. This could mark the 3rd consecutive season that Atkinson remains with Golden State, despite significant interest from other teams seeking a head coach. In 2022, he was even offered the head coaching job by the Charlotte Hornets but chose to return to the Warriors after their championship triumph. Stability for the Warriors' coaching staff. Although it's not certain that Atkinson would stay if he doesn't secure a head coaching position, the Cavaliers opting for Borrego would give the Warriors a chance to retain Steve Kerr's right-hand man for at least another season. Atkinson's value was evident when he led the Warriors to a 129-107 victory over the Utah Jazz on February 12, while Kerr was in Serbia attending the funeral of former assistant Dejan Milojevic. Keeping Atkinson could provide the Warriors with the continuity and expertise needed to remain competitive in the upcoming season. In conclusion, the coaching changes across the NBA could indirectly strengthen the Warriors by allowing them to keep a crucial part of their coaching staff, further solidifying their prospects for success. Die-hard Warriors fan Klay Thompson faces play-in disaster worries. Warriors legend Klay Thompson has faced significant adversity over the past 5 years, as fans have critiqued his game and repeatedly called him washed up. Despite these challenges, he has pressed on, even navigating the unfamiliar territory of being temporarily benched by coach Steve Kerr in 2024. As speculation about his future swirled, the 4-time champion continued to focus on his game. However, Thompson's dismal performance in the Warriors' NBA play-in tournament loss to the Sacramento Kings in April marked a devastating low point in a tumultuous season. Missing all 10 field goal attempts in what could be his final game with Golden State, Thompson's struggles were glaring. Thompson's social media moves spark questions. The 5-time All-Star guard has raised more questions about his free agency status this offseason after unfollowing the Warriors on social media last week. This action has been compounded by a fan bringing up his scoreless performance in Sacramento on Thompson's Instagram post, which wasn't even related to basketball. "You knew people were gonna talk about your 0 out of 10 game before posting this," the fan remarked via Clutch Points. Thompson, ever the sportsman, responded with grace. "Hey man, I'm rooting for you," he said. "Eat your greens and get good sleep every night, and one day you'll make it to the NBA with hard work and perseverance." Warriors legend Klay Thompson remains active on Instagram. Despite the physical limitations left by his injuries, Klay Thompson appears far from finished. With plenty of speculation swirling around him, he's choosing to address criticisms with grace and subtle retaliation. His recent social media activity, including unfollowing the Warriors and deleting several posts about the team, has stirred more controversy. Thompson's gentle handling of critics comes after these provocative moves, which he surely knew would spark fan reactions. It would be odd if he intended to fiercely troll fans about his free agency decision only to respond diplomatically days later. Thompson's future and free agency intentions. Thompson's longtime teammate Draymond Green is unbothered by Thompson's social media trends, finding them amusing, perhaps as Thompson intended. Yet, Warriors fans must face the realistic possibility of number 11 leaving the Bay Area. The future Hall of Famer, who has spent his entire NBA career alongside Steph Curry and nearly all 13 years with Green, might be seeking one last lucrative payday. "I've been told Klay Thompson is open to all free agency options emerging," reported Shams Charania on FanDuel's Run It Back. While a bidding war for the 2-time All-NBA third-team selection might seem unlikely given his apparent decline, some franchises may still value his championship experience and three-point shooting prowess. Even in a down year, Thompson still hit over 38% of his three-point attempts. Potential suitors for Thompson. One intriguing destination for Thompson could be the Orlando Magic. The young team made the fewest three-pointers in the league last season and hit just 35.2% from beyond the arc, the 7th worst. With Paolo Banchero, Franz Wagner, and Jalen Suggs on friendly contracts, the Magic might be inclined to offer a deal that satisfies both Thompson's salary and duration preferences. The Warriors, meanwhile, seemingly wish to keep their core intact. Losing a pillar of the franchise's greatest era would be tough to swallow, especially since Curry has expressed a desire to finish his career with his longtime teammates. However, business decisions often trump sentimental wishes. Golden State reportedly offered Thompson an extension last offseason, but he seems to be aiming higher. Owner Joe Lacob has a bit more time to align with the 2011 first-round pick's expectations. As the organization sorts out its decisions, Thompson will likely have more opportunities to address trolls in his unique way.